Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad, Instagram Movies TV Mad X, and on TikTok Mick Isn't Perfect. Because guess what? Mick isn't perfect, but I am your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. A very warm welcome, my fellow I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here fans. One Anton Deck on form as usual. Loved it, thought it was fantastic. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. He looks nothing like an elephant, but anyway, yes, Mr. Nigel Farage has polarised I'm a Celebrity fans, some boycotting the show. I think the truth is even the ones saying they're not watching it are watching it secretly. Anyway, here's my opinion on Farage. I do not hate anyone that I have never met. It's as simple as that. It's a stupid thing to do. Hate only hurts the hater, and I don't like wasting an ounce of my oxygen. I hate what he stands for. My parents were both immigrants from Cyprus. My mum when she was 18, my dad when he was 8 years old, partially because of what happened in Cyprus during, the war between Turkey and Cyprus. And basically that was stirred up by British people like Mr. Farage, with Mr. Farage's ideology. So it's funny that they go out to different countries, make them uninhabitable, then they start crying about immigration. Anyway, forget the politics. So, look, I don't want this year's I'm a Celebrity to be all about politics. I don't want it to be all about Farage. But it's rinse and repeat. It's very, very interesting, isn't it? Because you lot hate him, so you're going to get him to do the Bush Tucker trials every single bloody day. Then you make him a hero. Because guess what? Shoving snails in his mouth and doing things like that and doing brave things from a big height and things like that are nothing to people like this. Lots of posh, well-spoken people go to retreats, weekend retreats, right? He's probably done it because when you're untouchable like Farage, you like to feel touchable and do things that scare you a little bit. So he's probably going to nail that Bush Tucker trial tonight. And that's my view on him, that I don't hate him. I don't hate the idea of him being on the show. But there is a dangerous situation here where he builds his kind of political status back up again. And then he goes out there and he has an ability to push, let's say, certain hateful policies, right? And that's what society doesn't need right now, because we live in a very, very polarizing, sad society right now. We see it in so many different ways. I pull the rope this way, and then you pull the rope the other way, and basically nobody ever wins. And this is where the world is, whether it's, gender politics, whether it's arguing about a character in a TV show or a film. It's a very sad kind of world that we live in. But away from that, my beautiful friend, Danny Harold, isn't she lovely, everyone? Isn't she adorable? You just want to give her a big hug and a kiss on the forehead. She's brilliant, and she showed how amazing and lovable she was and brave last night when she was climbing all over that pole. She looked so scared, bless her. I was shaking for her, and she was genuinely shaking, but she did it. I think the public already loved Danny. I love Danny. Her other friends and family love her. There's nothing not to love about this kid. She's freaking amazing. And I would obviously, from a biased point of view, love her to win this show. But Nick Pickard, another lovely man who's been on Hollyoaks since the very beginning, is on I'm a Celebrity. So it's really weird that there's two people I really love and would love to win this show. And I hope they go the distance, because they really are wonderful people. I can only hope that people like Farage don't go the full distance. But I would be absolutely disgusted in you, the British public, if he wins. There was this discussion this year's Big Brother. Who should win? And I think the right person won that show, although I think they're the sweetest housemates that have ever been in that house. And I love them, and I'm here for you if you ever need anything, Big Brother contestants of 2023. But going back to the matter at hand, let's talk, and I've forgotten her name. You know how shit. If you've been following my content for a while, you know how shit I am with names. So we have a YouTuber. An ironic statement from said YouTuber when she got into the camp last night. Oh my God, I'm in a camp with a bunch of celebrities. Oh, ITV, the irony. I'm sure she's a lovely girl. I'm sure I could sit down in a pub with her and have a good time. I've never watched her YouTube content. I'm sure she's very popular and her fans can go, well, she gets more views than you do, mate. Yeah, anyone flipping well gets more views than I do. So let's not go down that alleyway, right? She's not a celebrity, right? It ain't the same being an internet kind of famous person, right, than being actually famous. Now, Farage isn't really a celebrity, but he is damn famous in the UK. It was also hilarious seeing the whole conversation between the former Big Brother contestant and now This Morning presenter, another name I have forgotten, telling Britney Spears' sister about different people. How many times does she have to point out that Nigel Farage is actually a bloke? It was hilarious. Do you ever watch First Dates? No, love, she doesn't watch First Dates. She's a bloody American. Not a bloody American. I'm sure you're all lovely people. Well, of course, I have mixed with a lot of Americans with my time in LA. Like everywhere, some of you are all right, some of you are a bit too much to take. Hey, Nick, how's it going today? Oh, my God. I can't handle that type of American. I'm sorry. I just can't. Anyway, yeah, so then we've got, is it Sam? And I loved Sam, I really do, but he's over enthusiastic, he's a big hugger, and I think poor old Sam, that is his name, right, is going to wear thin on people very quickly. Just to be clear, I have no issue with Sam. I think he's absolutely lovely. So, yeah, it's an interesting cast of people. Most of them I've never heard of, but yeah, first and foremost, I would love Danny Harold to win it. Then Nick Pickard would be a great finalist as well. Love Nick. I love most of them, right? And it's going to be a very, very interesting kind of 3 weeks. Who do you want to win? I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Let me know. Get in the comments. And for crying out loud, be charitable. And comment and like on this video. We'll be talking more about I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here in the coming days and weeks. Keep it here on Movies TV Mad.